tonight. Yeah, that's a tough act to follow. Shout out to the gay dude on the JPEG Mafia.
Yeah, hey, yeah, you know, brother. Yeah.
That shit's fire. Anyway. You guys ever make assumptions about the world around you, just like things that have always existed? You know, like, for example, children. When do you guys, if you had to guess, when do you guys think bowling was invented? 1920? It's a good guess. You know, I'm not going to make fun of you, because it is a good guess. The correct answer is 400 AD. That's when the bowling historians really narrowed it down. But originally, bowling was a religious ritual for a German tribe. They used to throw rocks at wooden pins. And the more pins you knock down, the more sins you're absolved of. And I liked how history distorts things, you know, because bowling went from a very important religious ritual to a bunch of Germans to the best Wii game you've ever played. We bowling nailed it so much. I've never went bowling after Wii came out. You know, bowling is a very popular date option, you know, first date option, and I don't do that anymore. I just bring a girl over to my house, you know, put on Wii bowling, put on a sweatband. I'm like, you ever see a man bowl a perfect Wii bowling game? Guys, let me tell you something. By the fourth strike, my pants are off. Okay, works every time. Okay, let's transition to death. I went to a memorial recently, and it was my first one. And I asked my friend, I was like, "Hey, what should I wear? You know, it's my first memorial. What's the dress code?" He was like, "You should go dress like it was your father's funeral." So I didn't show up, and more of an inside wear day, you know? I was profiled recently. Let me explain. I was walking down the UVA corner, you know, and in front of me were 3 UVA white women. What I mean is wearing my paycheck on their shoes. You know what I'm talking about? That type of UVA white. And there was this homeless man sitting in the corner. And he turns to the girls and I could just hear him go, "Hey, do you guys have any change? Hey, you guys have anything, you know? Can you guys spare any money?" And then I pass by him and I'm ready to say, "Yeah, man, I've got enough." And then he turns to me, we make eye contact, and he goes, "Hey, man, you got anything to eat?" That's so fucked up. And you know what's worse? That he was right. I had a Twix in my backpack. That was for me, okay? Not after he called me out like that. My love for astrology is much like astrology itself, fictional. Okay. You guys remember the pandemic?
No. Yeah, what?
Never heard of it.
Exactly. That's what this joke's about. No, the pandemic was a crazy time, you know? People were lonely, you know, shit was going down, you didn't know, you know, what was going to happen next. The news was as unpredictable as Game of Thrones, it felt. And here's the thing, I was going on a lot of Tinder dates at the time because I was living by myself and I have no moral fiber. And I was going to this girl's apartment for, you know, I went over there, you know, masked up, condom in my pocket, ready. And I walk in and I'm about to take out my mask. And she's like, "Excuse me, could you keep your mask on?" I'm like, "Yeah, okay, I can do that." You know? And then we start fooling around or whatever, and I take out my condom, a trusty condom out of my pocket, and she turns to "There's no need for that." Guys, I was having sex with a woman I didn't know with a mask with no condom. I could COVID, I'm not risking it. HIV though, I'll do it. All right, guys, that was my time. Thank you very much. You know, you're very funny, Nathan Carlson.